What's up guys, Houndish here, and today it is of course the eve of Season of the Drifter. That one doesn't roll off the tongue perfectly, does it? But we do have a new trailer, and specifically this one is for Gambit Prime. So of course we get some really cool visuals, a good look at some of the gear, and this trailer specifically breaks down all of the new kind of set bonuses that will be available for the Gambit Prime armor. So we'll take a look at that stuff, break down all of the perks and everything like that. I'll also talk about the kind of release schedule for Season of the Drifter as we go into the launch tomorrow on the 5th of March. So just a quick update guys, if you enjoy this one, a rating below very much helps me out, but otherwise let's jump straight into it. So the first thing we should do is check out the new trailer. It's like a minute long or something, so we'll play it in full right here, and then we'll talk about some of the stuff that we see. So pretty cool trailer right there. Of course, reiterates that this begins on March the 5th, tomorrow. And of course, Gambit Prime is just one round with more risk and more reward. So it's going to be quite a bit faster paced than what we see with normal Gambit right now. We see a pretty cool animation right here. Obviously, this is new for the Gambit Prime mode. The Drifter's Gambit token explodes into flames, which is pretty cool. And we see some of the new weapons in action. These are going to be some of the legendary rewards that you can get from Gambit Prime. So of course the shotgun, the assault rifle, there is pretty much a full set of weapons that we can pick up here. Before we talk about some of the different Gambit perks and roles, right here we get a different angle on the interesting weapon that we've spoken about a bit recently. We've speculated that this is an exotic, obviously. It is pretty unique looking. Got this really kind of interesting weapon frame right there. And it also looks like the trigger is almost like two metal hooks or something, pretty cool. It does also appear to have a pretty unique sight as well. We don't get any gameplay of it or anything right here. It looks like Bungie are possibly keeping that one pretty secret. Once again, I'd love to hear any of your thoughts about what this could be down below. But now, they talk about the new combat roles, and we actually get a much more in-depth look at some of the bonuses that will ultimately become available for the armor sets. And of course, these bonuses will need a little bit of playtime to unlock, so we should acquire the armor pieces first. And then from what we know, you actually take those armor pieces and clear various levels of the Reckoning mode in order to actually unlock the bonuses. But first, we see the Reaper set, and now with a much more in-depth look at the perk names. Now the perk at the bottom is what Bungie are calling the Pinnacle bonus, so this is essentially the set bonus perk, and in order to get that one, you'll need to unlock all of the other perks that come before it. So the Reaper set actually allows you to weaken high-value targets. Not entirely certain how that will apply. On top of this though, multi-kills will generate special ammo. You'll also have increased mote lifetime, so presumably any of the motes that you leave on the ground will actually remain there for longer to be collected. And then we can see what I believe to be the final bonus right there. Powerful enemy kills increase grenade recharge, so that will be the top tier bonus. And I'm basing that off the Collector set and the Invader set, where we previously learned about the kind of Pinnacle bonus, which is also listed at the bottom. We see a little bit more weaponry in action right here, but then we have the Sentry set, of course focused on counter invasion and bank protection. So multi-kills will grant a damage buff against Taken, so you can actually kind of stack that up a little bit like Rampage, and then apply it to a high value target or a boss or something. When you bank motes, you actually get health regen, certainly a pretty cool bonus. You can also mark invaders for teammates, which is pretty interesting, and you can also buff allies in the Well of Light. So it sounds like these bonuses are going to be pretty influential. Then of course we do have the Collector set. Collect motes and send blockers. So you'll drop motes on death. Presumably that means if you're carrying motes, instead of them simply disappearing if you die, they'll actually be there available for your teammates to collect. Motes will grant an overshield. Presumably that applies when you actually collect them. We'll gain ammo on mote deposit, which is pretty useful. And the Pinnacle bonus will allow you to send a giant 20 mote blocker. So with the Collector, you can carry 20 motes and deposit them for a tier 4 blocker essentially. That sounds pretty fruity. But now we've got the Invader set. Hunt players and steal motes. You'll gain ammo on invasion, pretty good freebie. It'll also feature improved invasion overshield, so you'll actually be a little bit stronger with this set as an invader. You'll get bonus damage on guardian kills, so maybe that works somewhat like Rampage. And the Pinnacle bonus will allow you to lock and drain motes from the enemy bank. So these bonuses are pretty nutty, and as I said, they will actually be unlocked over time. Based on what Bungie have said, they're linked to the tiers that are available in the Reckoning mode. So much like they said in the Vidoc, when we first jump into Gambit Prime, we're not going to have all of these bonuses available, and in the first week, we may get 1 or 2 of those bonuses, so it's actually going to kind of evolve as folks unlock the new Pinnacle perks. So that is pretty funky stuff, guys. Let me know what you think about it down below. They also point out that blockers drain motes, so that's a new kind of primeval mechanic in general. So if a blocker is up near your bank, you'll actually be losing motes while that's happening. You'll also notice some new bosses and stuff that are coming into the Gambit mode. One of them you guys pointed out in the comment section, and that'd be this Taken Necromancer, kind of like a Taken Nokris. This one appears to have a bunch of Cabal War Beasts as actual Taken, which I believe haven't been in the game up until now, so it is, kind of a new variation on the enemy. But of course, the trailer ends by saying, but winning is just the beginning. And obviously, that links to the fact that there is not just one mode, but 2. So there we go, guys. That is the new trailer from Bungie. Let me know your thoughts about it. If you do want more details on how kind of acquiring the armor pieces work and some of the other DLC stuff, I'll link a playlist down below that has some of the newest information about Season of the Drifter. However, we should also mention launch times, considering all of this content lands into the game tomorrow on March 5th. So at 8 AM Pacific time, there will be maintenance beginning for Destiny 2. 8:45 AM PST is when D2 will actually be taken offline, and at 9 AM PST, which is 5 PM here in the UK, the update will begin rolling out across all platforms, and D2 is actually supposed to come back online. So as soon as you've got that update at the normal reset time, 9 AM PST, 5 PM in the UK, you'll be able to jump in. There could be some ongoing maintenance for companion apps and item managers and stuff like that, but otherwise, we'll be all good once we've got that download. Not entirely sure how big the update for this season's going to be, but if I get any details, I will keep you guys posted. Otherwise, unless Bungie plan to reveal anything else today, I guess we'll be jumping in tomorrow and discovering a whole bunch of stuff about this season. So let me know your thoughts about it down below. But if you've enjoyed this video, a rating is very much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe to see a lot more D2 content. I mentioned it earlier, but I have to say a massive thanks to you guys for helping me hit 400k. Just gone over that threshold right now, which is pretty crazy stuff. So I really do appreciate all of the support that you've shown, and I'll do my best to keep you posted with all that juicy Destiny content, guys. So thanks a lot for tuning in. Thank you as always for the support, but whatever you get up to, I hope you have an awesome day.